Welcome back. Let's do question 7. In the diagram below, ABD is a semicircle. ABD is a semicircle with center O. CB is a tangent of the semicircle at B. So CB is the tangent. Then OB is 7 units. And then angle CAB is 38 degrees. Determine the length of CD correct to 1 decimal place. State all relevant reasons with your statements. So want to find the length of CD. Right. Please take note, you're going to get such questions, especially in section B, where you'll be required to construct. Because if you check here, it will be very difficult for us to find CD without construction. Okay, then how do we construct them? It's a try and error thing. Try to use the information and the diagram. Use the information and your writer. Right, so we're given that ABD is a semicircle. It's a semicircle with center O. Somehow we should be able to use the theorem here, which says angle subtended by the diameter is 90 degrees. Okay, or angle in the semicircle is 90 degrees. But if you check our writer, it's not there. Okay, right. CB is a tangent of the semicircle B, so it means this angle here is 90 degrees. And then we can see that our triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle, think of the Pythagoras theorem, think of the trig ratios, right? And then with this angle and AB, we can find AB because OA is also 7 units. Okay, because they are radii. OA and OB are radii, so AB is what? 14 units. And then with the adjacent side, we can find CB. But now, after finding CB or after finding AC, how then can we find CD? Okay, because from this information that we have here, we can easily find, for example, AC. We can easily find AC using the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. But then how do we find this? Okay, so it means somehow we may be required to find AD here. Okay, we can find AD, and then once we find AD, we can say AC minus AD. Then we're going to get what? We're going to get our DC or CD. The other thing we can do is indeed with triangle ABC, we can find this side. And also using angles in a triangle, we can find this angle, right? Which is, we can say 180 minus 38 minus 90, we get what? We get 52 degrees, right? But now, with this angle 52 degrees and this side, can we find CD? We can only find CD if we had this line segment here, DB. So that's the construction we have to do. Okay, so I'm going to show you two methods here, right? One, we're going to find AD. We're going to find AD, and then we find also AC. Okay, and then if we say AC minus AD, we're going to get CD, right? The second method, we're going to find BC first. Then after finding BC, we're going to find CD using what? The trig ratios, like the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. Okay, right, let's start with the first one. Let's start by finding AC, right? We have done our construction. This is our construction, DB. So it means this angle is 90 degrees because it's an angle in the semicircle, right? So in triangle ABC, we can say that ABC, we want to find what? We want to find AC, right? But we can say that angle B is equal to 90 degrees first, and then tangent perpendicular to radius, or tangent perpendicular to diameter, right? Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Now, AC is the hypotenuse. AC is the hypotenuse, and then AB is the adjacent side. So we can use the cosine of the angle here. So we can say that AB is equal to 14 units, right? Because OA and OB are radii, right? So we can conclude and say AP is 14 units. And then now cos 38 degrees is equal to the adjacent side, which is 14, that is AB, over the hypotenuse, which is AC, right? And then from here you can say over 1, and then we cross multiply, and then what do you get? We get AC cos 38 degrees is equal to 14. Or you can say you're multiplying by AC on both sides. Then to get AC, we have to divide. Okay, divide by cos 38 on both sides of the equation. Then get that AC is equal to 17,766,25501. Okay, that's AC. Right. Now we need to find AD. How can you find AD? Using triangle ADB, right? In triangle ADB, AB becomes the hypotenuse. Okay, we may say that angle ADB is equal to 90 degrees. Then there is in here angle in semicircle. Angle in semicircle. Then AB is the hypotenuse of triangle ADB. And then AD is the adjacent side. Again, we can say cos 38 degrees is equal to the adjacent side, which is AD, over the hypotenuse, which is AB, in this case 14 units. Then multiply by 14 on both sides of the equation. AD is equal to 14 cos 38 degrees. And then what do you get? AD is equal to 11,03215055. Right. And then therefore CD is the difference between AC and AD. So therefore CD is equal to 17,766,25501 minus 11,03215055. And then CD is equal to what? Is equal to 6,7 to 1 decimal place. That is 6,7 units. Right, the other method we said angle B is equal to 90 degrees since tangent is perpendicular to radius. Right, so it means we can find BC. We can find BC. Right, we can find BC, and then here we said angle C is equal to 52 degrees. Okay, sum of angles in triangle. Right, we're using triangle ABC there. So this is 52 degrees. Right, let's start by finding BC. Right, using triangle ABC. So BC is the opposite side, and then AB is the adjacent side. So we can use tangent of the angle here. So we can say tan 38 degrees is equal to BC over AB. AB is 14, so it's 14. Therefore BC is equal to 14 times tan 38 degrees after multiplying both sides by 14. Then BC is equal to 10,93799,877. Okay, that is BC. Right, and then we found this angle, isn't it? We found this angle. So we have the angle and BC. We can find this side. Okay, this will be the adjacent side. And then if you look at triangle BDC, it's a right angle triangle. Remember we said that angle ADB is equal to 90 degrees, and the reason was angle in semicircle. Alright, so it means angle DBC is a right angle triangle. So in triangle DBC, right, we can say that DC is adjacent side, and then CP is the hypotenuse. So we can use the cosine of the angle. So cos 52 degrees is equal to DC or CD over BC. We got our BC, which is 10,93799,877, right? And then we multiply by this value on both sides of the equation. CT is equal to 10,93799,877 cos 52 degrees, right? And then this will give us CT is equal to 6,7 units.